right, we're talking about Artist of the Week this week, and we're going to talk about Salvador Dali. Now, Salvador Dali was one of like the fathers of surrealism, and surrealism is basically like dreamy art. The art and paintings and pictures you'll see from surreal art just looks like it kind of came out of a dream. And dreams can be really odd, and they don't make a lot of sense. They do make sense, and they feel very real, but then they don't make sense, and they're strange at the same time. So that's what surrealism is about. So this is probably his most famous painting. You've probably seen this before. It's a picture of these melting clocks, and this is a landscape in Spain. And if you look at this weird thing on the floor, this is actually a face. So we have a melting face with an eye with eyelashes, a nose, and then the face kind of melts down. Okay. And what's fun is that other artists have done spoofs of this one. So you'll see here, we got the SpongeBob spoof as well as the Simpsons spoof. Okay. Now, Salvador Dali was considered somewhat of an odd fellow. And something that's interesting about him was that his parents had a child named Salvador Dali. And as a child or as a baby, their son passed away. They had another child and named him Salvador Dali, and he managed to stay alive, and that was the artist. Okay, that's the artist. So something about Salvador Dali that's interesting is that he wondered whether he was himself or just the reincarnated soul of his brother, because they both had the same name. Yeah. Now you'll see this kind of surrealist, almost like optical illusion kind of art, which is interesting. So like paintings kind of turn into other paintings, and if you look closely, there's lots of little details of things. These different pieces start to blend together, just like dreams, how one dream will kind of blend into the next one in a strange way. All right, now this is a very interesting one. Take a second, pause the video, and see if you can find the matador. All right, pause over. If you look closely, or maybe you need to pull away, you'll see a matador's face right here, his lips, nose, the eye. Then you'll see the green tie and his white shirt, and then you'll see a little bit of his red cape or jacket over his shoulder. If you look in here, you'll see a bull's, the head of a bull, the snout, the eye, and the horns. Okay, and there's so much to see. We have Jesus in the corner. He blends a lot of different things together. We have these flies, these bugs, we have Greek statues blended in. It's really crazy. Okay. Again, we have more optical illusions. So we have, it looks like, 3 swans, but then in the reflection, it's like the heads of elephants. Okay. So his art is very, very whimsical and kind of odd, and again, very dreamy. What's interesting is that Salvador Dali actually worked with Disney to make a video, and you'll see again that dream state of how like one thing kind of blends into the next in a weird way. That's good enough. So here are our bullet points about Salvador Dali. So the big thing is he was kind of like the father of surrealism, which was all about unlocking the subconscious, that dreamy part of your brain. Now, Dali called his art critical paranoia and hand-painted dream photographs. And again, he was sort of an odd person because he had some fears. He had a fear of crossing the street and insects and trains and airplanes, and that might be odd fears to you, and that might be like totally legitimate. I've seen someone who's like actually afraid of ketchup. I've seen even that. So, so this is basically it. You need to go and do your summary now and answer your questions in the assignment, and that's it. Good luck.